Today, we're diving deep into everything the new Charger Daytona EV brings to the table, from its wild exterior presence, to the surprisingly high-tech interior, and of course, how it actually performs on the road. Whether you're a lifelong Mopar fan or just shopping for your next electric thrill ride, this is one EV you'll want to pay attention to. Let's start by talking about what hits you first, the way this thing looks. The 2026 Daytona EV doesn't just hint at its muscle car roots, it embraces them. From the front, it's aggressive without feeling forced. That illuminated Fratsog logo takes center stage in the grille, flanked by slim, angular LED headlights that give the car an unmistakably modern but mean look. And let's not ignore the R-Wing front fascia, a functional aerodynamic pass-through that keeps things cool while paying tribute to classic Dodge design. Moving to the side, you notice the silhouette is still unmistakably Charger. Dodge kept that long hood, short deck profile alive, even in an EV. The roofline flows cleanly into a fastback-style rear, sitting on wide haunches that scream performance. The flush door handles are a nod to modernity, but the deep creases and muscular fenders are pure retro-futurism. Whether you go for the base model or the top-spec Banshee trim, this car looks like it moves fast even when it's parked. Around back, the retro-modern design continues. The full-width LED taillight bar is a clean evolution of the classic Charger light signature, and of course, the Fratsog makes another appearance here, glowing boldly, reminding you this isn't just any EV. There's no exhaust, obviously, but the rear diffuser and the solid stance give it a planted, confident posture. It's dramatic, but never cartoonish. Stepping inside, Dodge has completely overhauled the Charger experience. The interior is futuristic without losing that muscle car soul. The driver-focused cockpit wraps around you with a mix of sharp angles, bold lighting, and premium materials, especially in the higher trims. A massive 16-inch digital cluster greets you behind the wheel, paired with a 12.3-inch central infotainment screen that runs the latest Uconnect software. It's fast, customizable, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The ambient lighting is dynamic and reacts to drive modes, and the tactile feedback from physical toggles and buttons adds a welcome layer of engagement in an increasingly screen-heavy world. The seats, surprisingly comfortable for something that can shred tires. They're supportive enough for spirited driving but still comfortable enough for long road trips. In the rear, space is decent thanks to the EV packaging. You don't lose much compared to a traditional Charger. There's even a frunk up front for extra storage. Dodge clearly didn't just swap in batteries, they re-engineered this platform with practicality in mind. But what about performance? That's where things get really interesting. Dodge has introduced several trims for the 2026 Charger Daytona EV, with output ranging from around 400 horsepower all the way up to over 800 horsepower in the top-tier Banshee version. Let's not sugarcoat it, this thing is a rocket. The all-wheel drive setup delivers instantaneous torque, with 0 to 60 times dipping well under 4 seconds in the mid-tier trims, and even lower in the Banshee, which uses an 800-volt architecture for faster charging and more consistent performance. And yes, the much-talked-about Fratsonic chambered exhaust is still here. It's a simulated sound system that gives the car an aggressive exhaust note, despite being electric. It's loud, it's wild, and depending on who you ask, it's either ridiculous or brilliant. But one thing's for sure, you will feel something when you press that accelerator. Handling is far tighter than you'd expect from a muscle car. The weight is kept relatively low thanks to smart battery placement, and adaptive dampers in the higher trims offer a surprising level of responsiveness in the corners. Range-wise, you're looking at anywhere between 300 and 500 kilometers depending on trim and how hard you drive it. Charging is fast, especially on the 800 volts models, making this more than viable as a daily driver. Now for the numbers that hurt or help the most, the price. The entry-level models are expected to start just under $50,000 USD, which puts it squarely in line with other high-performance EVs. But if you want the full-fat Banshee experience, you're likely pushing $90,000 or more once options are added. That's a lot of cash, but you're also getting supercar-level performance wrapped in a heritage-rich, American muscle shell. It's not cheap, but it feels like you're getting what you pay for. So who is this car really for? If you're a diehard V8 purist, this won't fully replace the grumble of a Hemi, and Dodge knows that. But if you're willing to step into the future, without leaving your love of speed, style, and noise behind, this might be the best bridge between eras we've seen yet. Should you buy one? If you want performance, presence, and uniqueness in the EV space, absolutely. Dodge didn't just make an electric car, they made their electric car. And love it or hate it, it's undeniably bold. Thanks for riding along with us for this full breakdown of the 2026 Dodge Charger Daytona EV. Let us know in the comments, does this car excite you, or are you still holding out hope for one last gas-powered hurrah? Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming car reviews, test drives, and auto news. Until next time, drive safe, and maybe a little fast.